is up, YouTube? Steelers Sideline. We are back with another video. This one today is a little bit different. We are going to get into one of my most frequently asked questions, and that is, where do you purchase game used items from? So I'm going to give you the top 3 places, and it's actually more than 3, but I'll break it down into 3 sections, give you your top 3 places to find game used items for your team, hopefully. So we'll jump right into this one. I wanted to get this out there because I've been asked this on multiple videos about where to get game use stuff. So I really wanted to get this out there so people know where to get it from. And, you know, I get to answer the questions and hopefully help some people out that want to get into the game use market. So let's start off. We'll go from least to the best, and maybe, at least what I consider. So everybody else is different, and it all differs with different items. Sometimes you get real good deals on certain items in certain areas, so it could be best on certain things, but consistently the best place to look I will give you, and we'll hop right into that. So like I said, top 3 places to get game used items. And here we go with number 3. We are going to do eBay. Very simple, very plain. eBay is a great place to get your game used pickups. A lot of things end up on eBay. You most likely won't find the best deal on eBay. eBay has a lot of flippers on there to get their game used items from the other places that I will tell you about, and then they flip it on the eBay to make a little extra cash. But you will come across some great items on eBay that people are just trying to get rid of, and you might catch a good item on there, and they'll give you a fair price. So eBay's not always bad, but eBay, the pros to eBay is they have a lot of great items. A lot of people can access eBay. You get a lot more people to choose from. It's easier to navigate through eBay. It's easier to set up. Everybody has an eBay account, so it's easier to purchase and go through eBay. The cons for eBay is you got to pay attention. There's a lot of junk on eBay. A lot of things that aren't really game used items that are being marketed as game used items, game issued things being passed off that aren't always legit. So you want to do your homework, do your due diligence, and find what you think to be a legit item. And if you don't know, try to ask somebody and do your homework before you pull a trigger, especially on a more expensive item, because there is a lot of junk on eBay. So that is my con for eBay. But I mean, it's a great place. I've found a lot of great items on eBay. So that will be my number 3. And we'll get right into number 2. Number 2 will be auction houses. You get a lot of great deals on the auction houses. And examples of auction houses are Leland's, Heritage, Golden's, what else is there? Pirates, they do hunts, I believe, is their auction with stuff, a lot of their stuff. But I mean, you just got to find, where your team throws their stuff and where your players. There's countless auctions. There's even, if you look at little things, sometimes they have like NFL Shop does their things. It's kind of like almost like an auction. They have their auctions on NFL Shop. That's another one. Them ones go high. Leland's go usually pretty high. Probably the 2 most popular ones. But that's number 2, auction houses. The pros to that is they have a lot of great items. They're not easily accessible, so a lot of people don't get on there. So you're dealing with some big fish in there, but you're not dealing with as much traffic as eBay, I would say. And also, the cons would be the buyer's premium. That's a terrible thing. I hate it. But some of them are like really expensive. That would be my biggest con for the auction houses. And that's another thing. Any of this stuff, when it comes to game use, I'm gonna say this for all 3. Do your homework. Try to photo match things before you buy them. You just never know. Even if things have COAs and things have stickers, sometimes I've seen things come straight from the source and it's been wrong. It's been proven many times. A lot of collectors have proven them wrong. So make sure you do your own homework and check out things before you buy them. But that's number 2, auction houses. Very, 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 very great one there. Now we'll get right to number 1. Number 1 place to buy your game used items. That is getting it straight from the source. So if your team is whoever, my team is the Pittsburgh Steelers, Steelers Authentic Memorabilia is going to be my number one source. That's who gets mostly the items that come off these. Now, there is other players that have their own people they get them from. That's few and far between. Your superstars, they're not going to be accessible through the team most of the time, but you might be able to get some leads on where to get those stuff if you are good with the, the people that are there. So it's a good place to go. I'm gonna put that as number one. So for me, I would check the Steelers Pro Shop, Steelers.com on their game use site. All these go straight through the Steelers. So there's your two spots. If you're a Steelers guy, you want to go through Steelers Pro Shop, located at Heinz Field, and Steelers.com in their memorabilia section under game used. And that is where you find your game used items. That's where I got most of my collection from, straight from the Steelers. I've used all of these sources that I've mentioned before. And I'll throw some other ones in there that I didn't put in the top three. Notable ones would be just talking to collectors, getting on here, talking to collectors, Facebook groups. There's Facebook groups out there for memorabilia. Try to find one in your area for your team and make some connections. I've got a lot of nice game use stuff just through collectors, word of mouth, finding out who has the stuff, finding out who dabbles in what, if anybody's getting rid of anything. Because in this hobby, let's face it, we want more and we want more. And sometimes we got to sell things to get what we want. And I've done it. Other collectors have done it. And if you're in those circles, you're probably going to find out quicker than anybody what's coming up and what's going to be available just by being in those groups and being in those little circles. Instagram, Twitter, all those things. You see them at the end of the video. You get on there, you network with the people that are collectors, and just networking finds you great items and great feedback on where you can find things. And I hope this video helped you guys out. I know this was kind of a plain video for people that are already collecting, but a lot of people don't know where to look. They don't know how to search it. So this was just a video for just to get it out there and be like, hey, this is what you need to do. So hopefully I made it easier for you. I'll drop links in the description box for any of those that I've listed. I mean, eBay is an easy one, but I will put that in there as well. So that way you can just click on it and go there, and then you can try to figure it out yourself, what to go, where to go from there. But I hope I helped somebody out. If I helped one person out, the video is worth doing. And like I said, if you didn't learn anything from this, I apologize. Hopefully I didn't waste your time. I switched up the background today. I was getting, always the same background, so kind of give you something else to look at. I've been doing some work down here. Just put a TV up the other day, so I am going to have to give you guys another tour. But as I did the TV, it didn't go as planned, as nothing does in life goes as planned. So I had to move some things around, and I made another mess. So it looks good where I put the TV at now, but I got to clean up the mess that I made. But that's all I got for you today, YouTube. Top 3 places to get your game used TTM item, or not TTM, your game used items. And if there's anything else that you guys would like me to cover, please drop a comment below and let me know. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit that notification bell so that way you know when I upload new videos. And that's all I got for you today, YouTube. I appreciate it. Throw a like up there if you like the video. Give it a thumbs down if it didn't help you out at all and you didn't like the video. I'll take the thumbs down as well. But you got to take the good with the bad. But that's all I got for you today, Steeler Nation. I hope this helps somebody out. And as always, have a great one, Steeler Nation.